Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Mike back here with another episode of the Mike Fact Show. I am very excited to rain on some parades today because I woke up to this tweet that was going viral by Keri Hilson, which essentially, I don't know, my new thing is actually, I love to like rain on parades a little bit. But when it's like bullshit, I really like to like essentially just insert the inconvenient truth. So let's get into it. So essentially, I'm seeing this tweet go viral. You people know who you are. It's about 5, 6 people I've seen so far putting this tweet out. But it was a tweet by Keri Hilson. The tweet says, "Men who provide emotional security and display wise leadership will get the softest, most feminine, relaxed, trusting, guard down, submissive, nurturing version of their women." I call cap. I'm calling cap. This is a narrative that I hear a lot, especially in the black community. And essentially what I want to liken it to is the "if you build it, they will come" mindset. If anybody ever remember that movie, Field of Dreams, where the damn ghost was whispering in the air, "If you build it, they will come." And it kept basically urging this man to go build a baseball diamond in the middle of a cornfield. And they said that some great MLB players are going to come and play on the field and blah, blah, blah. All he just has to do is build it. And that's essentially what sisters are trying to tell us. They're trying to say that if we just do all the work, essentially, that they're going to naturally go into the role that they're supposed to go into without any of the work. And that's just not true. The honest to God truth is, like, right now in a really booming business or something that's like exploding as the idea of femininity coaches. So there are women who are putting in actual work, paying women to help them with their femininity and becoming softer women. Then you have other women who are simply saying, "No, just if I meet the right man, and everything's going to fall into line." And it's things that I've never seen before. I may have never seen my mom do it. I've never seen aunts do it. Nobody in my family, I don't know, really seen it before. But I'm just going to naturally fall into this role that I've never, or it's just what it's the man's fault essentially. Why? And that's essentially what it is. We're putting off too much responsibility on the man to build Wakanda, and then all of a sudden everything is going to be fixed. I will put myself into it, and this is not bragging at all, because obviously I'm sure there's dudes at 26 years old at that point that was doing way more than me. But I will say this. At 26 years old, I had my own apartment. I was making over 60K, decent car, I'm 6'3", good, pretty attractive guy, got a lot of stuff going for me. I'm in a relationship. I was in a relationship at that point for like 4 years. So, do you believe at that point my woman was automatically going into the role just because I had money I was handling? Even in situations that happen like, emergency situations, cash out, like no problem. At that point I had the money to take care of that. So do you truly believe that she just naturally just... No, it's no magic solution and no bullcrap like that. Realistically, it takes hard work and dedication. You have to actively read articles. You got to be reading books. There's so many things out and resources and things on like basically getting women more in their feminine frame that it's beyond just a man providing all this other stuff. Because Keri Hilson, who put the tweet out, was with Serge Ibaka. I don't know if I don't remember if they were engaged or married. I believe they're at least engaged. Serge Ibaka, I think he's still in the league right now getting a check. And, Serge Ibaka, look, that man actually went on, just like, it usually happens, goes on and gets married. And I bet you his current woman feels, what is it? I guess he feels like he was giving her security, displaying wise leadership. I mean, let's be honest, fam. A lot of the men, even if you met Jesus Christ himself and he didn't tell you he was Jesus Christ, a lot of you sisters still would figure out a way to challenge him, to argue, to whatever the case be. So let's not pretend. And basically this whole video is to put the pressure back on women to look internally and figure out what can you do, because men are already really on that. And that's why I keep trying to say in 2021 men are already on the ideas, and we're already building. Okay, we got to build, no more excuses, we got to build. Like, that's already on autopilot. So then what are the sisters going to be doing in the meantime while we're trying to build this whole Wakanda? And that's a serious question. And it can't be just once you build it, then we will come. No. Hard work, dedication, active. It's like basically like, honestly, it's like not going to, like, you being like an addict and not going to therapy and just saying that if all conditions were perfect, I wouldn't be addicted. I would just I wouldn't need a therapist. If everything was perfect in my life, if it just every condition was perfect, I wouldn't be addicted to drugs. I wouldn't be addicted to whatever my thing is, and I wouldn't need a therapist. So it's every person else's fault. No, it's just that tweet is cute and everything, but for real, put the pressure back on y'all, fam. Because honestly, another thing I'm seeing too is like, I don't know what it is, but women are like enjoying to like complain and like I don't know. But like men are not tripping right now in 2021. I don't know if y'all not seeing this, but it's a real life awakening. And men are not hesitating to be like, deuces, fam. All right. That's like, it's too many options out here. And then you can say what you want to say, but ultimately, all y'all end up doing is going to sleep with some dude. You find out the dude's in a relationship, and he, blah blah blah, and then you feel like your hell is broke. Let's just end all that bull crap, fam. Let's just try to figure out how we can best come together and work together. But all the idea of that if all black men build Wakanda, then that's all it takes. No. Be careful of that. Be careful of that, brothers. Women are saying essentially it takes you to make them submissive, because again, you would never accept. She would never accept you telling her that when she becomes feminine, that you'll be a man. It's not acceptable. It comes prerequisite to a relationship for you to be feminine and for you to be masculine. Now, within that feminine and masculine spirit, if you feel like it's not being appreciated, you go separate ways and get a separate partner. But it's never acceptable to be in a relationship and be giving people, fucking prerequisites in a relationship of just what it should be fundamental. Like, you're a woman, I need you to be a woman. I'm a man, you need me to be a man. Let's work this out. But yeah, fellas, be careful that if you build it, they will come, sisters. That is definitely a trap, trying to set you up to essentially say, I don't want to do none of the work. If you just build up this great Wakanda fantasy land, then we'll be perfect women. That is all cap, fellas. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Appreciate you for listening. Peace.